How to stand out. Earlier, I had a mini thinking session, so I was like, I might as well just turn this into a video. How to stand out. We all are individual people. We all are different in a way. We all are different, and we shouldn't feel ashamed of being entitled to our own selves. That's who we are as people. But if you want to stand out from the crowd, how do you do that? How do you be different? How do you be yourself? And how do you abide by society? And how do you abide by these things to get your clout, to get whatever you want? YouTube. How to be creative. I had made a video on this earlier. This brings it back. Earlier this year. YouTube, anything. YouTube is like building a business, okay? You have to earn and stand out so people could want to see you. You know when you were driving on the highway and you see a tall building that stands out from every other building? Your eyes catch that. That's how it is with YouTube, right? It takes people 7 times to see something before they make the decision on if they want to connect with this, if they want to subscribe, or if they want to keep tuning back in. So, how do you stand out? With YouTube, with rappers, with owning a business, with making a business, with making music, movies, musician, anything, you have to stand out so people want to see you. You have to be yourself. You have to bring a new agenda, a new mood. You have to bring your own style so people know, oh, that's him. That's her right there. That's her with her unique business. That's him with his litness. That's him with his style. It goes for anything. And earlier I was thinking about Twitch. I don't, respectfully, and like I said, I'm entitled to my own opinion in my own business. I don't want to do Twitch. But Twitch is something that seemed to get people's eyes, people's attention, live streaming, video games, etc. And Twitch is big. Twitch could get you a plug channel, could get you a lot of clout, it could get you anything. But I don't want to do Twitch. That's just me. And I feel like the aesthetic of Twitch changed with the black community and with black streamers and black this and that. Not to just name race, but I'm just being for real. It has, if you look at all the streamers that's blowing up from it. And I don't want that aesthetic on me. But it is something that could go away. Look at YouTubers, for example. There are a lot of YouTubers that did certain things to stand out, that did certain things to become that image that they wanted for social media to see. So look at Corey, right? When Corey first came out, Corey used to do skits. Then he started playing video games. Then he started doing horror games. He's been known for being the GOAT of horror games, being good at it, good at beating it, right? Look at Dashie. Dashie used to do skits. Then he started doing video games. Then he started being known for his Mario games. Look at Jinxie. Jinxie put Rainbow Six Siege back on the map. You see what I'm getting with creativity? He has his own style, plus his extra to the top reactions. Then his clips, he had clips of him being shown around the internet to get his clout up. Look at Speed. Speed's over the top as hell. He got 30 million subscribers. Look at Kai. Kai used to do skits back in 2019, 2020, played a little bit of video games, 2018, 2019. And then he created the AMP. Look at Duke. Girls worship Duke. Girls think Duke is beautiful. Let's be for real. And then he had his hood block vlogs. And then he was also with AMP. See, Wendigoon talk about conspiracies. He talks about long decipher videos. He gives you content that you want to watch. Solemnati used to do 2K. Then he used to always do music reactions. And then he did beefs. Always get into like some argument or some diss. So all these people have their own style and they doing their thing and they're going crazy. They stand out from the community because a lot of people will tend to do something, but they talk the same, they act the same. I got my own style, so I should express that. You got your own style, so you should express that. How to stand out. Now, if you go to Google and Google how to stand out, they're going to talk about your communication. They're going to talk about who you are, your niche, who you are as a person, basically. It's different categories. What's the word? Characteristics. There it is. Characteristics on yourself on how to be different. Okay? And that could be for pulling a girl. That could be for making a business. That could be for making YouTube. That could be for anything. Because YouTube is like a business. You have to earn your clout. You have to earn your viewers. Remember, your viewers have to say, okay, this is something I really want on my page. Then people's going to want to comment. People's going to want to like. People's going to share. People's going to tell their friends about you. People's going to want to put you on. Like, let's say, for example, you having a get together, right? And you got your TV on in the background and they put a YouTuber on. They might put me on. They might put Soul Minati on, Corey Extension, Dashi, Speed, Kai. So then their peoples could see that and be like, who this? And then see how you just spread? You spread like a wildfire, but something good. So you gotta stand out. Like I said earlier, the example that I thought was best that I could use was a damn building, but it's true. Let's say you on a highway. Let's say you drive into another state. Because that's what we do out here in Connecticut and we do out here in the East. We drive to different states and you just see a nice tall building that look pointy, tall, sexy, sleek, whatever it is. And you just want to go to it, for real. And then that's the thing too with me in Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut, plus I got my own style. I don't really do everything that other people do. I got a lot of things on my mind. Talk about it. Make videos on it, stand out. I brought up Twitch earlier because Twitch is something that's used for the new community. I got food right here. I'm not even eating. Holy shit. Twitch is something. Hold up. Food getting cold. I'm talking. All right, whatever. I'll warm it up. Twitch is something that's good for the streaming internet celebrity image because a lot of people's on Twitch. A lot of people like to see the live streams. They kind of want to be part of your life. And then they kind of got something to eat and watch. And then plus the streamers, whenever you sub to them, they'll say thanks for the sub. They make you feel like you're important to them. You get what I'm saying? So Twitch is a cool engine. I don't hate it. I'm not saying I hate it. I just don't want to use that. I just like the YouTube OG style of like internet. That's just how I'm like an old head with that. I mentioned all the YouTubers because every YouTuber did something different to get a group of followers and an image. See, Wendigoon talks about long conspiracies. He talks about interesting things that be like, what, this exists? Then he has a long 10-hour video. You get what I'm saying? Corey, if you want to see video games, he plays a lot of horror video games. That gave him his mill. Wendigoon earned 1 million subscribers in a year from tackling the conspiracy iceberg. That's how lit he is because he talks so well and he gets you going. So how to stand out? That goes for any business, Slutty Vegan, because look, she has food that's vegan but tastes so goddamn good. Like when I went to ATL, I tasted it, I was like, damn, yeah, lit as hell. Anything, even rappers, even SoundCloud rappers. Back in 2016, when we had the new SoundCloud rappers, Uzi, Cardi, you know what I'm saying? Migos, Rich the Kid. They all tackled a sound. Lil Yachty, they had a cloud sound, a bubblegum sound, a fun sound, a summer sound. Something that makes you just feel like you're just in beauty. You're in colors. It makes your mood feel up. That's the thing. You talk a specific way, you dress a specific way, you act a specific way, and then people see that. But you also know how to connect with people's viewerships. So that's it. That's just realistically what I want to talk about. My food cold right now. Excuse me. I can't believe it. But this was on my mind. I told you I had a thinking session. Literally before I warmed up this food. So I was like, just re-say it again. This brings back to my video earlier this year. I made a video called how to be creative, but this is like a sequel to that, like how to stand out. With this YouTube shit, you're building a business, you're building an image, you're building a profile to make people say, hey, I love this guy, hey, I love this girl, hey, I want to keep seeing them more, hey, I care about them. All they gotta do is press the subscribe button. All they gotta do is view your video. All they gotta do is comment down below. Hey, thanks for the video. Hey, I'm gonna share this with my friends. So you can keep growing. You gotta help the people. You gotta make people feel like, oh shit, you really are lit. Everyone has their own style. Everyone's entitled to their own style. Never feel guilty for that. We all are different people. Otherwise, why the hell would we look so different? You look at ants. I'm sorry, and this is probably like a crazy example, but look at ants. They look the goddamn same. Look at squirrels. Look at mice. At least cats look different. And some cats act different. Dogs look different. Look at human beings. We all look different. Even if you say, hey, you look identical to her, or you look identical to him, they still look a little different. They just may have a angle where they look the same. Different voices, different names. Even if you're mocking someone's voice, you still sound different. You just mocking their voice really well. Like, we all have different something different. So use it. That goes for anybody. I want to see more success with videos. I want to see more success with businesses. I want to see more success with anything. And we got to put Connecticut on the map. I feel like people out here in Connecticut just so secluded. Like, we don't exist. We exist. We got some different type people over here. We got some creative people over here. Careers and goals and standouts and everything. And I think that we could really do something insane. Just put your moods on the platform. Put your styles. Talk about anything, everything. That's just me. That's me. I talk about everything and anything. You know? But yeah. That's just something I was thinking about earlier, you know? It's gonna be hard. That's the thing. It's hard. Because you have to... You can't feel weird for being different. You have to not give a... you can't give a fuck. You can't. I didn't want to cuss, but it's the truth. You can't care. Because that's who you are as a person. Now, if you're personaing someone else and trying to be different to impress a girl or to impress a group of people, that's okay. You shouldn't be doing that. That's weird. I would advise, obviously, be yourself. And then there's people who are extremely different that stands out. That's why I didn't end the video yet. I was like, there's something else I wanted to mention, so I was stretching some points. There are people who are completely different, who stand out, dress differently, talk differently, act differently. Whenever people are not used to the norm and they see something completely pinnacle or outrageous, it tends to get their attention. That's not being creative. That's just being extremely different. But if it works, it works. I mean, I don't think you're going to stay on the map so long because people are just going to get sick of that. Like, look at how people were when they first saw Marilyn Manson. You get what I'm saying? Look at people when they first see certain aesthetics, dark aesthetics, styles, even with YouTubers and rappers now. Just an example. Internet celebrities, you know? What else I wanted to mention? I think when you're creative, you stand out kind of weirdly. You stand out kind of weirdly, but you have to know how to balance it and use it in a way where, okay, this is cool. This is actually important to me, you know? Just don't get stuck trying to impress people or trying to do something that you don't need to do, because then that's not you being you. That's not you being unique. It's going to take time to get somewhere. It's going to take time to get places. It's going to take time to, reach a goal, but you're going to hit it one day. And guess what? If you don't hit a goal ever, that means you're not supposed to hit it. That means that it ain't for you. In the most respectful way. Yeah, I think that's it. How to stand out. Again, before I end this video, be you, be yourself. All these YouTubers, streamers, rappers, they all have a pinnacle style. They may have done something crazy. And me, I'm alone. I don't got friends. So I got to do all this on myself. And then there's people like One Nigga who does it. Corey too, but Corey has some of his friends. Soul Nutty kind of, but Soul Nutty was beefing with different people. Kai got a group. Kai got AMP. Kai got Duke. He got people to rely on. Now he know rappers, so he's not alone. And then you got Jinxie kind of alone, but he got online friends to play video games with. But Jinxie was able to do so much creative lit styles. Anything could work. I could put anything on the map and it'll be goated. You just got to be lit. CT out.